Akufo-Addo GC News Mima Obibia Akwaba. So when you subscribe to channel na message say over subscribe na walike na watch a video no say video no for so enye bi enhwe. I had the latest and hot news kwa na me Bremo afi yonko ensini. Kweku Annan kaneno wo Net2 TV wo de nsimi ebetu je fa Lawrence Tetteh ho a wo say Lawrence Tetteh ni obibia na anu no so wo Tetteh amra boti na wo ma bi na since we Tetteh so aba ama wo de nsema tuga ama watu bi amane Kweku Annan wo say amanfo person wo trendy a it is one capital simbi na wo share wo court so Dr. Lawrence Tetteh de nsema do na ina tuga na ili kanti Kweku Annan sema wo de ko Lawrence Tetteh enusi anafi Lawrence Tetteh anu ya wo de abetu abonchin no na enu so edi so enti ensema Dr. Lawrence Tetteh edi tu ga fa Kweku Annan sema wo de
Reverend Lawrence Tetteh ye twen me makacho wuntimi nwane e wo Ghana ha. You can run but you can't hide. Reverend Lawrence Tetteh, you can't hide. Come out. Grabe kan ne kura bi kire Ghana for. A rabbi and a call Congo. E crusader. You call the lady on phone on WhatsApp line. Now she may run that I'm waiting here and say, oh, you rabbi, who is this lady? That Lawrence Tetteh, you wanted to do this to. And why is it that we wanted to investigate this case? Well, at the time when I was on radio, that was where Oko Frey, another bishop in Duncan Williams Chapel called Bishop Kwe, to come and front that issue and Lawrence Tetteh would Bishop Kwe of Action
You are
Chapel.
Watching Juicy News on
And
YouTube.
Lawrence Tetteh
Hot news all time.
Lawrence Tetteh said that. Then the next thing was Lawrence Tetteh to go and call the management of FP Communications, Air Hot FM, for them to shut that story and close that story. Story never. And at 5 o'clock, no, sorry, or called him for Trasaku, the chief executive radio station Yanedia. And then the radio station officials also manage it and say, no, Asamno, the Omeyanis will be trustful, and no mutraso. Kweku Annan, don't say this story again. Just as like Kennedy Agyapong did to me, on Net2 TV. And then you trust, bam, Mintimian Kabium. Lawrence Tetteh, Intimian, available that. Lawrence Tetteh, I'm asking you another question. Have you impregnated somebody's wife in London? Lawrence Tetteh, what was the business between you and Sonny Badu? How much was involved? And how much did you take away?
People, it's either they have been vindictive or they have been employed by some people to talk trash, or their aim is to undermine people's hard-won reputation. And I think that it's about time we get the Ghana Journalism Association and the National Media Commission and our communication setup to start sanitizing the system, because otherwise people will lose love and respect and the dignity we had for our media space. It's something I'm very concerned about. And if some of us will have to take a while, we have to at some stage.
Omaka Wasamama, Sisi and Amewa, you want to come out and face them, right?
Ooh, my brother, it's about time that sometimes
for people to know, say, Enyadia Owusu Bibi. But one on nature say whatever it is, you know, what calm yourself down. But what calm yourself down and Kwafo take advantage of that.
You know what? After some time, there's this saying in Twi that Utra Okasashia Sora. You sit on the balls of a fool. He screams. Kotabulu Doron. Sometimes there are people you say, oh, I won't mind. And then they forget that you are not minding not because you have something to hide, but it's because you want to be decent. There are people that you also have to take them through the gutters yourself. And enough is enough. The nonsense must stop. So I'm being honest with you. Our mindset is changed. And some people will go all out to make sure a certain level of discipline. The stupidity and the foolishness must stop. It must really stop. You cannot take people's hard-won reputation and throw it into the gutters. That's absolute nonsense. That's not journalism. That is
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time.
That is not right. And if the laws of Ghana don't work, then there should not be journalism.
Meka say your friend is whatever that transpired with 1 or 2 presenters on your side, you know. Doc, do you think or time and say, as you said, say there are some people that they've been paid to attack you, or what? What is it?
You know, Fifi Pratt, look at the Ghanaian space. There are certain subjects that my fellow pastors are not talking about. There are certain subjects in Ghana today that most of my colleagues who are pastors are not talking about. I want to be as mindful as possible, because certain things are going to take certain time.
Yeah.
But there are certain subjects that are not being talked about. So if you look at it, you realize that certain people are happy to be paid to get certain things done to undermine your hard-won reputation. I cannot see that. In fact, a pastor called me, a very senior pastor in Ghana. He said, Dr. Tetteh, certain things that are going on the airwave, you can take it down for certain people. And certain people must be brought to book. Unless there are no laws in Ghana. There are laws in Ghana. So the law must take its place. Do you understand? We are at the Chewa in say it's about time certain people are brought to book properly and are dealt with. The nonsense must stop. You get up one day, you realize how stupid you have been, how foolish you have really been, that you fought battles you have no wings for, that you fought battles you have no ribs for, and by the time you realize you've gone down the drain. Trust me, I don't really care if it means I get even 1 cedi from getting certain people into the books. I'll go to Owusu Children's Home for the orphans and give them the money, or go to the school of blind and give them the money. I'm not looking for money from anybody. Certain people must be taught a lesson for once, and trust me, you go all out. I think I'm educated enough. I'm also, by the grace of God, without being too so arrogant, financially blessed enough. I also think that I'm fame enough.
Okay.
And by the grace of God, I'm settled enough. I'm in my 60s. I'm not young.
Yeah.
I am.
You are watching
60s.
Juicy News
Handsome
on YouTube. Hot news all
handsome
time.
doctor.
So certain people will just realize that, oh, you think you've gotten away for a long time, but this time every day for the thief,
one day for the master.
You understand? And there are certain people who make certain statements about pastors which are not criminal. You just want to remind them, but they're not criminal. Every pastor is supposed to be a womanizer. Nonsense. If the pastor is a womanizer, assuming the pastor is even a womanizer, which is not something I'll comment, it's not criminal. Every pastor is cheating people to take money from them. If the pastor takes an offering from people, it's not criminal. In fact, if the people decide to go and give the pastor their money, it's not criminal. And so there are certain basic things. There are certain basic things that we don't realize, that by the time you realize, you have to. And this whole nonsense in Ghana, this one slept with this one slept with this one, and Kwasasem.
No, a bunny say crap like a non efanipa.
No, it's okay. It's fine. And it is all part of the gospel. Don't forget that the popular you become, the more you have stone thrown at you. It is the mango tree that has mango seeds ripe on it that will throw a stone at. There are certain people, nobody will take them because we're not trained. But it's nonsense of saying you want to train at the expense of somebody. It's not acceptable.
Doc, where the Agyapong amount for person I'm finding out from you, say Nipa okeke can one sem wahuneda.
Never.
Obiti se Kweku Annan unhia neda.
I don't even want to talk about it. But it's the least of my problems.
And a Winshianida.
I've never met him.
And she, whatever it is, how much less so if you're the Ghana for Bayadria and Crawford. I said, or you think so, or that was so or mile 24, or that one as a day.
That's absolutely nonsense. Is he a court? Is he a court? I mean, that's absolute rubbish. That's totally nonsense. And if that is a misquote, fine. That's absolute, that is rubbish. That is not journalism. That is cheating. That is threatening. That is encroaching on my privacy. That is also harassment. That is harassment. That's not journalism. That is not journalism. So I this thing is going to another level. So I think I would have rather preferred we don't even talk about that. There are so many things we can talk about. Certain legal passion will take its course. It should take it on to the very end. That's all.
You are watching Juicy News on YouTube. Hot news all time.
I've just decided to make sure the law takes.
But baby, I had to. Because as you can say, the foundation, the Bible, you have a family, you have a friends, you have loved ones and stuff like that.
That's what I'm saying, sir. It's only a gullible Christian who will hear some of those rubbish and be happy. If you look at the people who talk about certain people, you look at them, you look at even the adrenaline from where the people talk, it can only be something. It can only be something. So don't worry. It's as for the individuals who I don't even want to name anybody. I'm not interested in that. What I'm interested in is that there are laws in this state. If the Media Commission or the Ghana Journalism Association or the Communication Center is not able to take it up, we have courts. We have circuit court, we have magistrate court, we have appeal court, we have high courts, we have Supreme Court. We work, and there are judges who are independent enough to make independent decisions. That's all. You don't waste your energy. I mean, there are certain things I don't have to waste my energy to solve. Do you understand? If the person physically comes to attack you, that one, you have every right to defend yourself. And it's something I'm telling pastors. I look as if a lot of pastors in Ghana are being cajoled and monies are being collected from them. I'm hearing a lot of people going around, so they'll mention somebody's name, then they mention the person's name again. Then you can tell them, Afa. Then certain thing, come and see me. That's nonsense.
Come and see me, no. What meaning what?
How can you sit down here, and call somebody that you should come and see you because you have an information? If you have an information, take it there. Throw the information there. Don't throw, and it's like you send people to the public judgment. In everybody's society, there are people who will not like certain people. So when you send it like that, a lot of mad men and mad women in town. There are people you see them with very nice dresses and attire, but they are mentally unstable. If you don't think you'll be listening to a mental person and you think you have something, you have nothing. By the time you realize that you're speaking to a mad person, it's too late. And so I'm here because of you.
Nice.
I came to celebrate your birthday. As for the decision there, I think my family and I have sat and concluded on certain things, and I think that we are going all right.
Nice one.
So don't worry yourself. I mean, I will not even waste my energy on certain people. And there are people who don't even know what you're talking about now. I don't even need to waste my energy on it. When you give the devil attention, it gives you direction. Certain people, for once, must be brought to book and discipline. And unless the laws of the state doesn't work.
You're waiting for winning, and some year Dr. Lawrence Tetteh there was some year Kweku Annan at the bottom, and no, the Aliya what I sent a break. Because GCB so and I will know. So we now subscribe. We are necessary over subscribe or no, I like it. Now, if you watch a video, no, or for also any be action. Also, bet me at Kwaku Afariye, and so we know I will comment box me. In my next video.
Thanks for watching. Like and share the video. You can also drop your comment. Please don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to turn on the notification.